back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I do readings for celebrities and celebrities only. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are into that. And I am offering tarot reading courses. All the information on how to book with me is down below, as well as information on booking a personal reading as well. So I wanted to do a reading on Meg Thee Stallion. Now, I've done some in the past, but I've never done like one that's just solely focused on her. But you guys can check out the past ones in regards to Tory Lanez and Kelsey, and another one for her and Partisan Fontaine. So Meg is an Aquarius, her moon is in Leo, and I'll get more into her birth chart as we go along. Let me tell you something, that girl's stubborn. Okay, everything you hear is alleged because, of course, we're dealing with public figures. And it's important to remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, Meg is somebody that is very stubborn, very headstrong. You can't tell her nothing because that sun in Aquarius, that moon in Leo, and that Mars in Leo, whew, she's a tough cookie. And I feel like with Megan, especially just looking at her chart, the Mercury in Aquarius, the Venus in Capricorn, she is the type of woman that you can't push her around. She is a alpha. I feel like she's like an alpha female energy. Like, I can see why there seems to be like guys in the industry that kind of have it in for her, or they don't necessarily like her, because I do feel like she gives off, because we all have masculine, feminine energy in us, but I feel like she gives off such a alpha energy that it can intimidate some men. And then on top of that, she's gorgeous, got a banging body. And I do feel like sometimes she kind of make men feel inferior. Right? I'm just saying. Okay. But anyways, I want to do a reading on her current energy because right now she is in court. I'm so glad that this situation is about to come to an end in regards to her, Tory Lanez, and Kelsey. And I just want to see what is her energy, how she's dealing with everything. And we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and get started. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for Meg Thee Stallion. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages for Meg Thee Stallion. How is she currently feeling? What's the energy currently around Meg Thee Stallion? Oh, she's stressed, y'all. Four of Swords in the reverse, okay? Megan may not be getting a lot of sleep at all. I wouldn't be surprised if she's existing off of maybe 4 hours of sleep because you do have the Four of Swords. I don't feel like she's communicating with a lot of people. I do believe that her lawyers have suggested this, that hey, don't talk to a lot of people. Keep it to yourself. We'll get through this. Just be mindful of the company that you keep. Four of Swords in the reverse indicates restlessness. It indicates feeling burnt out. And again, like I mentioned, stress. Damn, she ain't talking to nobody. Look at that Eight of Swords there in the reverse, okay? Eight of Swords in the reverse comes out when somebody is getting to a point, or she's at a point where she is about to have freedom. Okay, I'm free of this situation. I'm so tired of having lived in my head about this. I've been thinking about it ever since this shooting happened. You guys know the whole spiel about her and Tory Lanez and Kelsey. I'm not going to go through it. But I feel like for Megan, this has been, oh my God, it's been bothering her so much. It's like, finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief. Even if there are going to be some things that come out in the media or in court that may be unfavorable and, when it comes to her, I feel like for her, she's just like, I just want this shit over with. I'm sick of it. And I can't, I'm sorry, y'all, this is not funny. I'm not laughing about her, but I'm just going to tell y'all, it will not go away. I keep hearing it, so I got to say it. Real hot girl shit. Yeah, I'm in my bag, but I'm in his too. And that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes. I literally was saying that as I was meditating over her energy. And I was like, mwah. Okay, I'm done, I promise. All right, Judgment card in the reverse. Y'all, I wonder what she's doubting. There's something that Meg could be doubting right now. She could be going through a period of self-loathing. Also, she may be somebody that could be lacking self-awareness, okay? And lacking self-awareness, the Judgment card in reverse sometimes comes out in a reading when somebody doesn't see the role they play in the consequences in the situations that end up unfolding around them. Didn't I tell y'all she's stubborn as hell? Let me tell you something. A stubborn person usually has a hard time admitting they're wrong. They usually have a hard time accepting a situation or their I keep hearing in my head the fault in our stars. The fault in our stars. Okay. And I do feel like for Meg, she has or had a hard time realizing that maybe her actions allegedly caused something to unfold. Okay. Also, when it comes to the Judgment in the reverse, it could be having some type of regret, holding a grudge, or consequences for bad choices. I'm telling you, I feel, I'm gonna say it because it's here. Damn it, I'm gonna say it. Meg is stressed the hell out about her sex life being the topic of conversation. See, it's one thing in the dark to get your freak on with everybody. It's another thing that everybody knows about it. I feel like she's like, oh my God. Let me tell you something. I feel like for her, she would rather you guys know anything other than the fact that she could have allegedly had sex with Tory Lanez. Anybody but Tory. I'm sorry. And I have nothing against short men. But be honest, how many of y'all, when you first heard that these two allegedly slept together, did you say to yourself, what the hell? Let me continue on before I get myself in trouble. All right. So you have the Chariot card here, okay? Chariot is a major arcana. So she's going to be able to move away from the situation. I even feel like I said this in the past reading. You can check that out or you can watch it again if you guys are interested. But she has learned a lesson in discipline and self-control, okay? Keep in mind that the Chariot energy here could be like Cancer card. It could also signify cups. Cups signifies water. And I feel like for her, she's pulling away from something. I feel like she's pulled away from alcohol or hard partying. She's learned a huge lesson, okay, in disciplining yourself, okay? And it's going to lead her to success. All right. You also have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, starting from the bottom. I feel like for her, she feels like this situation, everything she's gone through with this trial, with this whole situation with Tory Lanez, and he's a he's not a Sagittarius. He's a Leo, if I'm not mistaken. So if his energy comes up in this reading, we'll talk more about him. And I believe Kelsey is a Virgo. Comment down below if I'm correct or not. But I feel like this has taken a hit to Megan's career, and she knows that she's got to start from the bottom and try to figure out, how can I turn this situation around, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is like a person is very ambitious. They have a desire to learn, or they're craving something new. I do feel like for her, she may start going into a different avenue, not saying that she's never going to do rapping or anything like that again, but she is going to find another means of income. And for right now, I feel like with Megan, she has had a lot of endorsements and everything, but I feel like regardless of the fact that Megan is technically the victim in this situation, she's still not looked at fairly in the public, okay? A lot of people are just giving her the side eye. So I do believe that she is curious about maybe starting another career that will help sustain her in the industry, or her people could be trying to figure out a way to make Meg more likable in the public. Because at the end of the day, people can love your music, but they may not necessarily like you and be in favor of you. And sometimes if they're not in favor of you, they'll stop buying what you're selling. I'm just saying, okay? Case in point, Nicki Minaj, super successful, huge celebrity. But a lot of people don't like her on a personal front. Okay. And that's because of actions and things that she's done, actions and things that she's done that have caused it. And it's the truth. All right. So you also have here, okay, the Lover's card. Lover's card has to do with partnerships. All right. You have the Gemini card. It could be a choice. So there's a choice that she's needing to make. A choice that she made, a foolish mistake that she's made in the past is what Spirit is telling her that she's going to have to change. You also have the Knight of Wands, which speaks to taking action. I don't know if she's going to, what is she going to, oh, yep, y'all, I'm telling you, she regret. Woo! Let me tell y'all something. I say he may come up in his reading. Here is Tory Lanez. Keep in mind, I mentioned that Tory Lanez is a fire sign. He's a Leo, if I'm not mistaken. Knight of Wands is not quite yet a king, okay? This is somebody that can be kind of immature, kind of reckless, kind of in and out energy, very adventurous and fearless. And I feel like she feels this bad mistake that I've made with this person. I feel like she's trying to overcome this challenge, okay? Keep in mind, King of Wands has to do with overcoming challenges. And I also feel, and I noticed that the same card came out for Tory Lanez in the past, King of Wands. I don't know, y'all, if he's going to get off on a technicality or what, or he's going to get off with a much lesser penalty than people would have thought, and if he's going to still come out on top in a situation. Because I feel like for Tory Lanez, he got a lot of people that are in support of him, despite of the fact that he allegedly shot her. I'm just saying. I feel like for Megan, I'm going to tell you what I feel her biggest worry is. Aside from her career, I feel her biggest worry is losing Partisan Fontaine. If I'm not mistaken, Partisan is a Capricorn. Comment down below if I'm correct or not. And I've done a reading on them in the past, and I feel like this man genuinely loves this woman. I feel like he's faithful to her. He's committed to being by her side. But the things that come out in court, she might be a little scared that this ain't going to last. Because keep in mind, he's coming up as a king. I might do an updated reading on them. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Emperor card. So basically what Spirit is saying is that Megan is going to have to do the responsible thing. And hey, own up to it. If you slept with this person, if you did this, if you did that, it is what it is. Okay? Nobody around here is innocent, okay? Some of y'all that's even judging this girl know good and well you was probably buck-ass wild when you was in college or whatever the case may be, or when you were in your 20s, and now that you in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, and 60s, you want to judge her when you probably did a hell of a lot worse, and it's probably on VHS tape of you getting your freak on, okay? So, so let's be real careful about trying to judge people's sex lives, okay? Just because we hide them behind computer screens. I'm just saying. Because everybody got a pass, okay? All right, some may be wilder than others. All right, why are these messages coming through at this time, please, for Megan? Why are these messages coming through at this time, please, for Megan Thee Stallion? All right, why are these messages coming through at this time, please, from Megan Thee Stallion? Okay, let's see what we got. You have, why can't we tell somebody? So I do believe, like I said in the past reading, I do believe that Megan may have had a secret hookup with Tory Lanez, allegedly. You have someone has the initial T, Tory. I'm just saying. Proof is in the pudding. Spirit is saying to Megan, you are forgiven. I do feel that she is very hard on herself. She is an Aquarius. We tend to be very hard on ourselves. Same thing with Leos. Boy, we can be so hard on ourselves and very prideful. Like I said, she has a lot of Leo energy. Also, she's a perfectionist. She likes for things to look a certain way, aka her image, and to not have any control of how the media is portraying her, this situation, what's coming out is very stressful for her at this time. You also have You Did Me Wrong. This could be in reference to Tori or Kelsey. You have Unleash Your Hidden Talent. I told y'all, Page of Pentacles. I do feel that Megan is very talented in other avenues, and she's going to find a way to financially capitalize off of it. Okay? Neat freak. She could be a neat freak, like everything in place. Sometimes people become neat freaks because of some issues they may have in their life, so they want things in order because they may feel that they don't have control in other parts of their life. Okay? I don't know why I felt the need to say that. She could be in therapy or considering it. You have 888. So everything's going to be falling into place for her. You have the ebb and flow angel number. Also, 8s are about abundance. So let me tell you something. She's going to be taken care of regardless. That girl going to make money regardless. Or she may end up finding where she really, truly belongs spiritually. Okay? Shit, you can't make this up. Look at this. Everything you touch turns to gold. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are, how you feel about Megan. That girl was meant to have her name in the lights, okay? In the bright lights, in the city lights. She's going to be fine regardless, period. And if I hear real hot one more time in my head, real hot girl ish. Listen, because she built certain connections with people, they ain't going to let her fall. Oh, Beyonce and Jay-Z just came through. Let me tell y'all something. The connection she built, oh, hell no. They ain't gonna let her fall. Petty, tit for tat. Every time I say things like this, I keep getting Tory Lanez. You also have Kinky. Okay, Meg, we see you. Not the type to take home to mom. Okay, real hot girl. Ooh, child. I touch myself to the thought of you. Okay. You have Night Stalker. Uh-oh. Somebody could be, or could have been stalking the other. Yeah, when I was meditating, the Page of Swords came out. Somebody watching you, Meg. I'm just saying, somebody watching you, girl. Could be somebody with a tan complexion. They got their eye on you. In what way, I don't know. And then you have I Miss Your Smile. Somebody watching you, girl. Somebody watching this case very close. Somebody that act like they don't fool with her. Oh, they watching this. Oh. Let me tell y'all who came through. I bet you this person watching this case with an eagle eye and that pale complexion. Y'all know who I think that is. Drake. Drake is watching this case. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull some cards on how she feels about Drake and how he feels about her before I close this off. All right. Next card you have Soul is at Rest. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I think she lost a lot of people close to her, her father, her grandmother, her mother. Spirit is saying that their souls are at rest. Okay. They are at peace. They look over her. Could be an Aries. You earned it. See, she's going to be blessed regardless of what she's done in the past, reckless things that happened in the past. She's earned her success, okay? Ooh, okay. I'll let y'all read that. All right, you also, child, I'll let y'all read that too. I'm going to say it because it's coming through. Y'all, Megan was buck-ass wild out here in these streets. Okay? You got Arch Your Back. Allegedly. Whoo! Girl. All right, you have Gentle Lover. Man. Whew, she was booked, y'all. I'm just saying. Look at that. Is that not Meg? Aquarius. All right, and then you are... Yo. This is such a blessing. Her soul is going to be at peace after this situation. She finally gets to rest. But She got some loved ones around her that are doing just fine on the other side. Wow. Never had those come out in the same reading. You also have pillow talk. I feel like her and Partisan is just sitting up talking about this situation or talking about other people. Bottom of the deck, you have a stint in rehab. I don't know if she spent some time in rehab, may spend some time in rehab, but I keep getting something centered around drinking. Okay. So let me get some final cards. I don't want to stay too long on this because I do want to get into another reading. I want to do Tory Lanez and Kelsey. So guys, definitely, if you haven't subscribed, turn your notification bells on so you'll know each and every time I upload. Sometimes I upload without premiering it. So if you want to see some at random, subscribe, okay? All right, dear God, give me the most important message. Matter of fact, I think I'll do one card. How does Megan Thee Stallion currently feel about Drake? Drake is a Scorpio, by the way. How does Megan Thee Stallion currently feel about Drake? She don't see him in a good light. He's coming up as the Hierophant, okay? Hierophant in the reverse. She feels like he's very manipulative. He can be a bit of a dictator, like she don't trust him. She don't trust him at all. Let me tell y'all something. And this is, like I said, this is what's coming out in the reading. Drake has another side to him that is very vindictive, cold, and mean. And he also has a lot of pull in the industry. I'll leave that alone. All right. And we're going to go to the next question. How does Drake currently feel about Megan Thee Stallion? If you guys want me to go more into this with a reading on Drake, okay, and how he may feel about her as well as Serena Williams, because you guys know he recently had an album with 21 Savage. 21 is definitely a savage. The way he did Po Girl, talking about he ain't got no girlfriend because he don't want to, because he no good and well he married. Ooh, child. Anyway, leave that alone. All right. When it comes to Drake, how does Drake feel currently about Megan Thee Stallion? How does Drake currently feel about Megan Thee Stallion? He's like, bitch, I don't like you either. All right, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? When this card comes out, he feels like, okay, let me just tell you this. He does not trust her. He feels like she does things with strings attached. Oh, the energy that I'm getting. Okay, he feels like she does things with strings attached, and there's like a power and domination thing that's going on here. He knows that just like he's powerful, she has powerful people around behind her, aka Jay-Z, Beyonce, okay, and the powers that be, a lot of industry pull. But what he feels is that she is trying to control the narrative with the media, okay, and this is something that he does not like about her. He also feels like, let me tell you something. If I'm not mistaken, he had unfollowed her in the past. And I believe the reason he unfollowed her is because, I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of this has to do with Nicki Minaj. She keeps coming up in this reading, so I'm just going to say it. He didn't like the way the situation played out with Nicki Minaj and how the situation played out with Cardi B. Like, he feels like she is a, God, what do they call it? What is that person? Like fake. They act like they cool with everybody, but they really have a secret agenda so that they can blow up in the industry. That's why he don't F with her. Oh, child, the way I just said that. Oh. I'm going to pull this last card and I'm going to be done. But the Tower card has come out for Drake, okay? Drake may end up having a Tower moment. And it may be behind Meg Thee Stallion and what he put in that song. Or about something else. I'm just saying, whatever it is, the shit ain't gonna be pretty, and we may end up seeing it in the news. All right, done with that. Not going any further. So, final messages to close off this reading for Meg Thee Stallion. I'll just use these, okay? She needs to be meticulous and patient during this time, okay? She needs to weave her way up, very meticulous. Be careful what you're saying on that stand. Watch how your moves are going to look on social media, how your moves are going to look like when you're going in and out of court or whatever. I'm telling you, somebody's telling her to stay away from alcohol, stay away from partying, stay away from the hot girl image for a minute, because they're like, girlfriend, the defense or whatever is trying to paint a narrative that you are just like a snake, basically. Okay. And then they're telling her to lean on her strength and wisdom during this time. She's learned a lot through this. And I'm telling you, her strength and wisdom is her man. There's that earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. He is a Capricorn. Partisan Fontaine is a good support system for her. And they want her to use her common sense moving forward. Okay. So if you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye.